All right, man. Let's talk about Anthony Joshua taking on Daniel Dubois. Um, Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Excuse me. Hit all notification, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video. It go down September 21st. Anthony Joshua is actually about to be um 35, October 15th to be exact. They fighting for the IBF title, which the box rec identifies the IBF title. I don't know if the boy's champion or is this vacant. I think it might be for a vacant belt, to be honest with you. I don't know if the boys is the champion. That's a great question. I'm not sure he's the champion. He fought for the interim. So I don't know. I guess the boys is the champion. So he's 6'5", 78-inch arms. AJ 6'6", 82-inch arms. So AJ got a 4-inch reach advantage and a 1-inch height advantage. This is like one of the easiest fights to call, in my opinion. I think Dane the boys got really no chance unless AJ get old or maybe catch him. And I'm explaining that it just won't be a traditional breakdown because I don't think it deserves it. But after Anthony Joshua beat Ngannou, a lot of the commentators on that high season card was saying he's the best heavyweight in the world. Forgot Usyk mopped him up twice. No, did he? Regardless of what happens in Usyk and Fury in this fight and Dane Dubois, it seems that if they're still going to go ahead and do AJ and Tyson Fury, so they both had those paydays regardless, Turkey Al-Sheikh still believes people want to see that fight, and why not? Just another reason of marination going wrong, all right, when they should have been fought, some years ago, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we never got Anthony Joshua and the Deontay Wilder. Wilder, got old. He ran into Tyson Fury, and Fury might have just ran into Deontay Wilder, and it was the same thing. But in this particular fight, if we're gonna be real, Anthony Joshua is just too, in my opinion, he too explosive. He a little bit too bendier. He got too much bend for Dubois. Dubois is a straight up stiff fighter. I like him a lot. He still, in that last fight he had with Filip Hrgović for the interim IBF, he still has to learn to get his head off the line and move his head off the line. He too straight up and down, and AJ just too athletic for him. When you start talking about explosion and how, AJ hands come off, Dubois hands come off thudding. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua hands come off. It's explosive. He's an athlete. And he bend, he tuck his chin, he bend a little bit, he'll move, and the Dubois is just stiff, slow, robotic, but when he throws his punches, kind of remind you of Joe Joyce a little bit, maybe not as slow. When he throws his punches, when he throws his punches, they flow though, they flow. But, for Daniel Dubois, one thing that, he honestly hasn't figured out yet, is that how to get his head off his line, his head off the line. And that's a problem. So he has to, learn to move his head when he jab. When he jab, you know what I'm saying? His head stay on the line. He don't jab. Or he don't, then throw the jab or shift and jab. He just, he be down to, and he got good power. Even when he throw the body shots, it's just, what I'm saying, instead of, moving there and turning, rolling, bop, bop, he don't roll. Anthony Joshua do all the things that if he did, he would be very, very successful. So, like I said before, just the jab come off slow. He come off robotic. He come off stiff. The head stay on the line too much. So you would like to see him kind of get on his toes a little bit, move his head. You can't make him no more faster. But, maybe a dancing clash or two will help him not be as stiff. But, with Anthony Joshua, I think he's just too athletic, too powerful, too seasoned for Daniel Dubois. And if Dubois is going to win this fight, if I'm being honest, it's going to take a prayer and a miracle. It's just going to be by catching Anthony Joshua. I think if I'm him, maybe, I come behind a really, really stiff jab, you know what I'm saying, and some hard shots to the body. And maybe I'll just look to bring Anthony Joshua guard down. But Joshua got fast hands, so he can't be just sitting there. Either them feet gotta move him off the line when he go into that body, or he gotta roll down there and then dig to the body. But that'd be my thing, is just jabbing, throwing a real hard power jab and attacking Anthony Joshua body, because Joshua does have a bunch of weaknesses. Conditioning is a weakness, and you got to understand a lot of people. He not used to a lot of people. Um, he's not used to a lot of people attacking his body. Heavyweight's not used to that. I think that's one of the things that threw him off when he fought. That's one of the things, in my opinion, that threw him off when he fought Anthony. When he fought Usyk, when Usyk was kind of touching him to the body. That's one of the things that when you get smaller guys, that move up, that's one of the things that they bring to the table, is the body work. The higher you go up in weight, a lot of times the lesser, the less body work, the body work drop off. They're not working the body as much. So when you talk about when smaller guys move up and they gotta beat guys with skill, that's what we talking about, like body work. And I think the boys, if he learned to roll and bend a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and get his head off the line, that's what he had to do to be Anthony Joshua. Then he got to attack the body. He got to learn to attack the body. So he has to learn to attack the body. And if he can learn to attack the body, if he can learn to attack the body and then come upstairs, and just keep that sharp jab, keep that stiff, sharp jab moving, he can beat Anthony Joshua. But then, when he get hit, can he take the punch? And Hrgović, he was able to take the punishment. He was able, but the difference between Hrgović and Anthony Joshua is that, Joshua is explosive. He got fast hands. That's the difference between Joshua. Joshua got fast hands. And Hrgović didn't. So, and he got hit early and often by Filip Hrgović. So, with him getting hit early and often by Filip Hrgović, I just imagine that, if he can't hurt Anthony Joshua, he don't keep his jab going, it's just gonna be, straight right, good night. Could be hook left. That boy done with death. I don't know what it's gonna be, but for Anthony Joshua, just going out there to beat him. Don't get hit with nothing dumb. When he throw that slow shit, come over the top with your speed and just hit and don't get hit. And then, when you hurt him, then close the show. I think for Anthony Joshua's, establish your jab, take away Dubois' jab, establish the jab, and, just counter him with your speed. Don't worry about loading up on the shots. Just touch him with your speed. Jab, touch him, jab, touch him. You know what I'm saying? Move your leg, move your feet off the spot, go to the body. You know what I'm saying? And just a little bit. And like I said before, I think for Anthony Joshua, it's just the ability just to use your speed. Use your ability to defend, your ability to keep your head off the line, rolling shots. You know what I'm saying? And I just wait for him to make a mistake. I won't go in here thinking that he ain't got a chin. I'll be going to put 2 or 3 punches together when possible. His defense just not there. He just sit there right in front of you, head on the line. It should be target practice for Anthony Joshua. Move your feet off the spot, take your angles. Occasionally maybe a body shot, maybe a jab to the body. Then you want to finish over the top, feint the jab, come over the top. I mean, no Diddy. But yeah, this is an easy fight for Anthony Joshua. This is a glorified bum bash. I think it's a travesty that they're fighting for a world title. I think Usyk should be allowed to be the IBF, but be the IBF champion, still be undisputed. And I think Tyson Fury should be afforded the ability to, fight Usyk, when he got everything. So, in my humble opinion, I think don't be surprised if it ain't an overhand right or uppercut that do it for Anthony Joshua. But this is a glorified bum bash, and I don't want to be disrespectful, but this is one of the easier fights to call. And if the boys do win, I think it's one of the biggest British upsets. I mean, they just, 2 different level of fighters, and I just think the speed is going to be the difference. AJ's superior experience, his more experience was his superior, just everything, I mean, I don't think the boys do one thing better than he don't have a better jaw. He's not a better body worker. Don't seem to be more powerful. He seemed to be a lesser version. He seemed to be the Bizarro to Anthony Joshua's British Superman. So he just, I don't see it. I don't see it. But if he is gonna win, it's gonna start with him. Either he gonna catch AJ and finish him, which he don't really take me as a guy that really closed the show, had the ferocity to close the show, or it's gonna start with him being able to defend, move his head, attack Anthony Joshua body, step up the pace, and then close the show. So, but I like Anthony Joshua round eight. I really want to say six, but I'm gonna be give the boys the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say round eight. Anthony Joshua is gonna stop Dane Du Bois. One of the easier predictions to call. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Hit the link tree, check out the Patreon. Won't be disappointed. Find me on Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music. Check out my other channels, Motor City Sports Talk and Free Game 89. All those links in the link tree or in the description. Peace.